welcome everyone to the Lake Lewis Jr. Show. Appreciate you joining me. And it's Friday. It's Friday Fan Day, so you know what time it is. We bring in the best and brightest supporters of the Burgundy and Gold. As you can tell, I'm here in Foxborough, Massachusetts for tonight's first preseason game between the Commanders and the Patriots. And I'm still getting it in. They've been patient. They've been waiting for me to get the setup and get everything squared away. So how's everybody doing today?
Great.
Doing good, man.
Good.
Football back.
Yes, sir. Football is back. So there's several things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. We're going to have a shortened show today because at 6 o'clock, I have to go over to a gentleman by the name of Tom Brady. I'm sure you guys know who that is. He's having a statue event here. Patriots PR invited me, so I've got to go. I can't turn that down. But with that said, you saw the joint practices or you heard things about the joint practices. And when the practice was over, I was besieged with fans mad saying that we weren't reporting anything from practice. Were any of you thinking that at the same time? Because I was baffled by that.
You didn't get much. You didn't get much.
Yeah, didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about it, man. I was listening to B. Mitchell Finley, so I mean they was doing play by play, so I was all right. It was giving y'all the business though, like.
I mean, it was bad.
Talking practice.
Yeah, for the joint practice, I had to go.
Talking practice.
What was going on? So let me tell you what was.
We lost.
So you can't. It's on the other side of the camera. So stadium here, but right on the other side is their practice facilities, and it's brand new. They set it up, so they're doing a lot of construction stuff going on. So what happened was they put all of us up on a hill, all like their media and our media up on a hill, and there still were fans too, some places. So practices were going on both fields simultaneously. The offense was making the defense on the left, on the right, with the defense going up the straight man on the other side. They were running a lot of 2-minute drills and things on the far side of those fields. So you're straining, just to look to see what's going on, let alone I'm writing in the tablet. I'm trying to, jot my notes down. So I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? Afterwards, you saw my stand-up. You saw all that afterwards. I still have my TV assignment I had to do. So it was a lot going on. But with all that said, what did I walk away from that joint practice? I think you guys are going to start seeing a theme. All of the joint practices that are going on around the league, the offenses are getting the better of the defense. And these joint practices aren't set up for defense to feel. You can't hit the quarterback. Even if you get near him, the quarterback can continue a play that may be 5 seconds long. I mean, you guys know plays don't last for 5 seconds. So don't believe all the negative stuff that you're seeing. There was some outstanding performances. And that's something that I did want to talk to you guys about. And then as far as tonight, I wanted to get your takes on who you want to see tonight and why. So this thing will fire it up. So Abdul, what's going on, my friend? You're back. Appreciate that.
Hey, what's up, Blake? Hey, how you doing? How's everybody doing?
Hey, Abdul. How you doing, man?
Hi.
All right, so we're not gonna talk about Terry yet, Abdul.
No.
But let's talk about what you're looking forward to seeing tonight in the first preseason.
Well, me personally, I'm looking see what Bill Merritt looks like out there. I want to see if he establishes himself as someone that could be an RB1. If he can do that, I know they're not gonna give it to him right away. It's gonna take some time. It's probably gonna be a situation where Robinson Jr. gets injured like he usually does. No disrespect, but he usually gets injured, and then he'll have the opportunity to get more carries. And so I'm looking for him to flash tonight.
Okay. All right. I will tell you guys. So because we're gonna have a shortened show, not that Abdul, you didn't do anything wrong, but just so we're all mindful, let's try to keep our answers to maybe 20 seconds so we can get a second topic. I will say this about Bill. When he came in a few minutes ago downstairs, he was blinged up. He had the bill and all that stuff was blinging. So if he plays like he looks, he should have a good night tonight. All right. So let's get on. Big Bud is in. What's going on, my friend?
How you doing, Lake? How you doing, sir?
Good. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, man. Actually looking forward to the special teams. I want to see that punt unit. I like to see our new kicker get a couple in, man, just so he can get comfortable. But I want to see us. I want to see how we do with the punt unit, and specifically.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Brad, my dude, Detroit, what's going on?
What's up, family? What's up, everybody? Ball is here.
What's up, bro?
I want to see two people. I really want to see Jalen Lane and what he looked like because we hadn't really had a good punt returner in forever.
Yeah.
And then I'm really curious about McGee. That dude is yoked up. I want to see what he got because he's the heir apparent to Bobby Wagner.
So I don't think I'd be surprised if Jordan plays.
Yeah, he's injured.
So he's injured. So won't see him tonight. A little concerned about Jordan as far as his availability next week. Naturally, we'll see how that is. So good stuff there. All right, Dave Fernandez. What's going on, Dave?
What's going on, Blake? Looking good up there, man.
I appreciate that. I try.
Yeah, I'm looking, of course the 5 rookies, see what they're gonna bring and everything, but I'm more concerned, really looking more towards like the DBs on what kind of game plan they're gonna come out and everything, because the last couple of seasons they've been kind of lost out there. Yeah. So I want to see what kind of cohesiveness and tightness they've built up.
Okay, good stuff. All right, so we got items on here. Oh, so Dwayne, what's up, Dwayne?
What's up, Blake? First of all, if I get my answer, I appreciate you, man, for stopping practice, looking at practice to come and say what's up to me at last Saturday. I tried to get up the hill. I tried to get up the hill to you. I had the kids with me. They wanted to be on the moon bounce. But I'm looking forward to seeing Kane Madrano, man, because like you just said, talking about Jordan McGee, man, I got this sneaky suspicion, man, Kane Madrano, but he gonna be a problem. And so I'm looking forward to seeing him.
No, I got to do one shameless plug. So yes, I wrote an article about some of the young guys in the for today on heavy.com. I mentioned Kane, and I said this. I think Kane has kind of jumped over some guys. Kane's your third linebacker, and he looks good. He looks that fast, athleticism, man. Yeah, the athleticism, speed. He fits everything they're trying to do. He's a combo of Bobby and Frankie. So they
I seen that when I was at practice.
Yeah, he's all over the field. So good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Ellison, what's going on, brother?
What's good, man? Good to see everybody as always. I'll keep mine short. There's a lot of noise around me, but I want to see Kaz Allen. I've been rooting for the guy for the past couple of years, man, to make the team. I think we can use him in a couple of ways on the offensive side of the ball. So I want to see Kaz Allen.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. Eric, what's going on, Eric Blythe? What's up?
What's up, dude? Good to see you. Appreciate all your work.
No worries, man. Appreciate the support.
For me, I want to see whatever our O-line, whether it's backups or a couple stars, how they look. I want to see Ja'Cory Brooks. I want to see how he looks. If he's a deep threat and he's catching the ball deep down the field. I know Terry is not here, but I see him maybe being the last receiver that could fill his role somewhat. But I like to see him, Jonathan Jones, the undrafted free agent running back, and I like to see Jalen Lane too. See how fast he looks against everybody.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right, Kevin Payne, what's going on, Kev?
How's it going, Lake, man? Thanks for having us, man.
Hanging in there. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the guys from last year's rookie class. I'm looking forward to Luke McCaffrey and as well as Ben Sinnott. The coach been saying that they've been making real good progress earlier in the season during training camp. So I want to really see the product on the field this evening.
All right. Mike Barrett, what's going on, Mike?
What's happening, brother?
I appreciate it.
My man, Mike.
What's happening? I'll copy Kevin's tape, which is a lot of these second-year players who would get time tonight. And then the kicker, man. I heard the brother shaky, man. I heard the brother shaky. You don't have to say nothing. I heard the brother shaking. You know,
See, I heard the opposite, Mike.
Oh Lord.
No. Seriously. He's got a big leg, man, for sure. And
but is it straight?
But I think they feel like with Jaden and ultimately they get this thing done with Terry getting back, their offense is going to be scoring points, so they're just going to need him to kick extra points. So I think that's their mindset. But he's been okay. He hasn't been.
It's been nothing. Say nothing late. You had to say.
No, I'm just saying it's nothing for me to write a story about. You never seen me tweet anything about it, so it's okay. It's all good for right now.
Okay. I try to cover you, dog. I try to cover you, dog.
Y'all try to get me banned up here. All right, so look, let's get Oscar up. What's going on, Oscar? Appreciate you joining us.
I'm good. Thanks for having us, Lake. The view looks amazing. Wish we could be there with you. I totally agree with Kevin and Mike. I'm gonna have an eye on the second year guys, Luke McCaffrey and Ben Sinnott, because I think they got a lot of potential. I just want to see the way they improve with the off season.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Rev, the good Rev. What's going on?
Praises be to you, each and every one. I'm like Eric. We were talking off script. I want to see and please, no disrespect, but I want to know who comes in behind Terry. We still got to make this run. So whoever else that can come in, I believe number 5 can make them look good enough.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good question, and I would venture to tell people it would be a reshuffling, and what would happen is Debo naturally would take Terry's spot, just from an experience standpoint, and then you would have Noah Brown still be in his same role, and then I think the wild card would be the guy that replaces basically De'Ami Brown with the team.
Next man up,
Luke. Yeah, and then you would have Luke as your 4. I think the wild card at 6. I think Jacory is playing preseason games to see if he can game time himself on the roster. But if not, then I think you would have KJ Osborne be 6 because he's a veteran. Do you really want to go into the season with 2 rookies unproven on a team that's trying to get to the Super Bowl? So you probably have to think that. The problem is if Jacory goes out and has games, and he's 6'3", 195 pounds. That's something you don't play with.
He's a baller, right? He's a baller.
Yeah. So he's got the drop sometimes, but right now, Chris Moore is a guy that depth chart as a starter. I can assure you, Chris Moore is not a starter on this football team. That's not any knock against him. That ain't happening. So see how that makes sense. All right, so what we got? We got Shawno in there. What's going on, Shawno? How you been, man?
Doing well, man. Basically, a lot of my answers have been already stated, but I would like to see, I'm not sure who's going to play, but D-line, I want to see some pressure from the edges, up the middle, and then also Gallup. Does he have anything left in the tank? Is he going to play? Is he on the chopping block?
So the other day during practice, Mike had a catch and literally ran. Like shoulder into him. It was dropping like a sack of potatoes. And it was like a mile home. Didn't hear from him after that the whole day. And that's kind of been the thing. Like it's pro, you've seen him do some good things when he was in Dallas. He's out of football for a year. He's back. His number hasn't done much. So this is the game for him as a veteran. Can't do anything against rookies and backups as a veteran. That might be a telltale sign, so we'll see how that goes out. All right, so final 2. I guess Sheila. What's going on, Sheila?
Hi. I want to look at the offensive line and the defensive line. I want to watch both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Anybody in particular?
I can't hear you.
Anyone in particular?
Yeah, well, the cornerback, number 1,
okay.
and Lane, the receiver. I want to see him too. along with the offensive line, the young man.
Honor.
Okay.
Really?
All right.
Connor,
Yeah. Stuff. All right. Okay, so Willis, what's going on, folks?
Hello, my family. How are y'all?
Hey,
Willis,
Willis.
you're probably
Good, man. Good.
Hello,
Good.
Willis.
Willis, you have a last name starts with W, so you're probably like I'm always last first round. I'm sure you're used to that growing up.
Oh yeah, always last.
Hey, best for last, right?
Yeah, it developed thick skin.
All right.
Okay, so my instant reaction is what am I looking for? I'm just looking for, well, first of all, I can't wait to just see them in their uniforms running around and playing. I mean, that is, I'm just dying to see some action, you know?
Right.
I want to see some competitiveness out of this game. You know, I don't really care about the end score, you know, but I want to see everybody like really applying themselves. And I would like to be able to see, I mean, I know we're third and fourth string quarterbacks, so I'm not expecting a lot, but I would like to see at least some movement on the offense and just to see like how our defense looks, you know, gelling together.
See some heart.
Good stuff. All right, so look, I don't have my watch on. What time you guys have on?
35.
5:35.
36.
Oh no, we're good. We got like 15 minutes left. You guys okay? All right, so this is what I do. Since you guys, I'm sure you guys know. Pop in.
Oh, you're breaking up.
You're breaking
up.
Okay, hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it better?
Yes.
Okay, it's just a big burst of wind came through here. These buds are going to pick up everything. So you guys can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good now.
Okay. So I was saying, I'm not sure if you looked at the email that was sent because, I'm sure you guys just popped it now to have the link to come on. So some of the things that I wanted to talk about was, yes, I did want to, get your take on Terry, but I feel like because we're going to talk about that for some time, we can move on to something else that would be a little bit more fun for everyone. If everybody's cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing on there was we didn't really go over last week. Everyone's gonna have to be really quick about this one to get everybody in 15 minutes. But I wanted to do the current team, and I'm gonna let Terry still be part of that because he's under contract and he's gonna be, so he can be eligible for this answer. So I want everyone to give me your Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah.
The current team. So Mount Rushmore is presidents and players. So I need basically your players, not your four favorites, or players who feel like on this. So we're going to finish it. So Willis, back up first.
All right. Not just the obvious. Jaden's right up there front and center. I would put Bobby Wagner on there. I would put Pressway on there. And
that's a good one.
I would put, well, I think for production, I would go with Terry. It's hard to leave out Zach, but I'm going to go with Terry.
Okay, so Terry, Bobby Wagner, Jay. That was a good answer. That's solid. That's why I love asking you guys. You know what I think. That's good.
Start cutting the rock, man.
Right. All right. So Sheila, you're up. I'm sorry if you guys hearing the wind.
Who's up?
You.
Sheila.
Oh, okay. Jaden, you said we could use Terry, right? Yes. Yeah. Terry, I would Luvu and Bobby.
Okay. Good answers too. So, all right, right there. So I can't debate with any of them. All of them are Pro Bowl guys. So yeah, so debate there. I think it's Pro Bowl. All right, so let's go, Shauna. You're up.
So I think Willis had a copy of my notes. He read exactly who I was going to say. JD5, Terry, Bobby Wagner, and Tressway. So verbal retweet of what Willis said.
You're
up. We didn't hear the name.
Oh, Rev.
Oh, okay. of course, fan favorite JD5, but I'm going with Frankie Louvu myself.
Okay. All right.
And
Okay.
and of course I'll put fan favorite Tressway, and I like Mike Stan.
Yeah.
I think he done got my heart.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Good stuff. I'm surprised no one said Sam Cosmi. I know he's hurt, but he's still on the team. He'll be back soon. So
Come on, Lake.
It
I'm just
ain't
saying, man. Oh, I know it's 4 people in there. Somebody's gonna say, "I was gonna say that."
More
Sure
people we
you
can put in.
will. Okay. All right. So let's go, Oscar. You're up.
I'll go with JD5, obviously. Bobby Wagner, Lou as well, and still I'm gonna say Terry.
Did the same.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Not bad. All right. So Mike B, you're up. Yeah.
All right. I was gonna say Terry, but until he's here, he ain't here. No Terry. All right.
That's what I love
Tunsil.
about you, Mike.
So,
What I love about you.
Tunsil is taking Terry's spot.
Ooh.
JD5, Luvu, and JD's man Zach is all about JD Zach.
I almost went with
Oh
that.
yeah, we forgot about
Yeah.
Zach.
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay. Good stuff there. All right. So let's go, Kevin. Kevin Payne. What's going on?
You vote yours down.
I'm going with JD5. I'm going with Terry. I'm going with Sam Cosby. And I'm going with Bobby.
Good one.
Cosby. Y'all see that came real quick after I said that, right?
Oh, don't give me credit for it.
Oh, wow. Here he is. All right. So, no, that's good stuff, Kevin. Good stuff. All right. Eric Blythe. What's going on, Eric?
All right. Hey, what's up, dog? All right. So I'm gonna leave Jade out of it because that's obvious. I'm gonna put Dan Quinn 1.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm gonna put, just based on last year, badass Biotis, because when he was out, it wasn't as good.
Right.
I'm gonna put Mikey because he's got the heart that we want. And then number 4, I gotta go the OG Bobby Wagner.
That'll work straight up.
And then my 5th would be AP, of course.
Okay.
Right.
So, I mean, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, you can't. Everybody's knocking out the park. I haven't heard anything that's like, come on. All right. So, good stuff. All right. So, let's go, Ellis.
I got JD, Terry, Sam Cosmi, and Tress Way.
Okay. All right. So, let's go now. We're going to go Dwayne. What's going on, Dwayne? Can you guys
All
hear
right.
me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you. My fault, late. So I'm gonna go 5. I gotta put 5 on there. I'm actually gonna go Josh Harris. I gotta go Josh because I mean,
he changed
Thanks,
everything.
Dwayne, you're killing me. You're
and
killing
then
me,
I'm gonna
Dwayne.
go Terry, and then I gotta go OG Bobby.
Okay.
Love to the owner.
Good. All right. And then Dave, you're up.
Who? Me?
Yep.
All right. I got as my Washington, I got Jaden Daniels. As my Thomas, I got Mike Sanistrell. As my Theodore, I got Tressway. And as my Lincoln, I got Terry. And honorable mention, Lake Lewis. Josh Harris.
I appreciate that. I don't have Josh Harris money, but you know. All right, cool. All right, so Brad, you're up. Go on.
So yeah, I was thinking of AP and Quinn too, but we talking strictly for players. I'm gonna go Bobby Wagner for the experience that he bring, right, and the winning culture. Frankie Louvu for the energy. We got to put Terry on there, right? We talk about his contract and all that, but we wouldn't be where we was last year if it wasn't for Terry.
Absolutely.
And then the obvious JD5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all saw that. All right. Okay. So good. All right. So Big Bud, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna go JD5, Tunstall, Ertz. We go Zach, and then we're gonna finish it off with Mikey.
I see you,
I'm sorry,
King.
y'all.
I
I'm
see
sorry.
you, King.
Nah.
I see you, King.
I
I
got to
see
edit
you.
this out. It's gonna be edited right here.
Nah, you got to keep that in, man.
Edit.
I see you, King. Don't edit that.
Too
I
late.
want that clean today.
The time, man. Like,
Oh Lord.
no, seriously, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, all right. So, okay, all right, man. Okay, so do that over for me, man. I got you.
Want me to go again?
Yes, sir. Please.
We'll go with JD5, Tunstall, Zach Ertz, and Mikey.
That's what you will see on the video right there. Looks bad right there. Okay. All right, and then finally we got Abdul on it.
All right. Terry. Nah. I'm just joking.
That's the advocate right there.
Nah, I'm just joking. JD5, Terry, Ertz, and Luvu.
That's what's up.
I gotta say this. Yeah, so what I was saying was I wanted to do it this way where I after thinking about everything and how this is transpiring, Adam's gonna have to come up and price me. He's gonna have to. Now, I don't think he needs to come up and get ridiculous, but remember, I said to you guys over a month ago that the asking price was 32 to 34. You remember I said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, you're crazy. And I said it might be, I said 2 months ago, almost 3 months ago, it might be 36 to 37 to get it done. I can tell you this. He doesn't want DK money. He wants more. Okay? So with that said, Terry's gonna have to come down too.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have to meet halfway to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
So the worst thing that has happened to our fan base right now is getting fractured.
Yeah.
You can't be pro Adam and not pro Terry. You got to be pro both here. You have to be because no one's any good in this if they're not getting this thing done.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm proposing is go up to 31 to Terry. Okay, offer Terry 31. I'll offer him a 3-year deal. Listen, worst case scenario, you see a decline. That contract doesn't kick in until after next year anyway. So if you see a decline next year, you trade him. I mean, just simple as that. But what I say is sign this man to 31 a year, okay? And you make sure that those incentives, those guaranteed money is somewhere in the 65%. This thing will get done. Everybody is happy. The other thing is, I can get hot with saying this, but I'm going to say it. You're going to have to check that agent, okay? You're going to have to. Because the agent gave you some bad advice. I'm saying some bad advice. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
We know Terry is not the dude that has been represented over these 2-3 weeks. So I want to make sure that in a week or 2 or 3 weeks, when week 1 comes around, we come on these things, all these different stadiums, we can talk football without talking strong. Okay, because I'm so sick of having to cover that over the last 16 years. It made my stomach hurt. So,
hey, Lake, I got a question.
Yes,
for the group though, real quick. So if Terry get that big contract that he want, does that put more spotlight on him to have more than 1,000-yard season to let's give us that 1,300, 1,400-yard season? Now that he got
no, not necessarily. Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think so because what is Terry? Terry's a 1,000-yard receiver. We know. Is he a 1,500-yard receiver? That's not his game.
No.
So, and I think having Devo and Jalen Lane and some fast running backs too to go along with Zach Ertz tight end listen, they don't need him to get 1,500 yards. They need him to be who he's been and get those touchdowns like he got last year. So
that's all that matters.
Leadership.
yeah, that's all that matters. Get in the end zone because Debo's going to be the guy. Debo's the yak guy. Jalen Lane's the yak guy. Those going to be the guys that might possibly. I mean, you could easily say Terry's back. This offense, you definitely could have 2,000-yard receivers in this offense. First time since I think Pierre and something. Okay,
Hey,
Zach Ertz looks incredible. Yes, go ahead.
and what I was saying is that the reason I say yeah, absolutely, is because remember what happened with Allen and what happened with Payne. You know, once they got that bag, like they kind of held back a little bit. Not that Terry's that type of guy, because I don't believe he is. But with all this, you know, holding back and holding and doing all this crap and everything, you know, everybody's gonna expect the Terry type of Terry. But at the same time, if he starts diminishing a little bit on his progression, you know, people are gonna start talking like, "Oh, you got your bag, and now you're going down." You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
But see, this is what Anthony was talking about earlier. Now I had to think about it this way. There's no risk really in getting him what he wants, or not exactly what he wants, but closer to what he wants than what the team originally paid. Because if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, like you guys were saying this year, you can trade him before the contract kicks in. Somebody else is on the hook for that. So
easier said than done.
Yeah, but nobody wants that to happen. No one. I mean, unless you. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So unless you call the Dolphins and say, hey, let's trade Terry for Jalen Waddle or something like that, then you know that's a young guy that's contract 2 years himself. I'm not sure if somebody's talking. Hey, somebody's microphone was on here.
Dave, which one of you guys got the Spanish?
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Hey, Lay.
Hey,
Lay.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say, you know, the thing about the money when that contract kicks in, what's the wide receiver market going to be? Terry's going to be middle of the pack money wise, so I don't think he's outrageous for it. But the salary cap keeps going up. Let's say if it goes up an extra 22, 24 every year. How much money are they going to be able to save? I know they got to sign everybody else, but as important as Terry is, I mean, the only downside of Terry is some of the big games, he's getting locked up. Like Brad
that's
said.
That's what Brad was saying last week.
And
this is the other,
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the other thing, guys, that we have to. This isn't like I said, this isn't the win. Almost take your breath. It's not. You have to pick a side. It's not what this is. You guys love the team. You love Terry. You want this to work.
Right.
You know that Terry's side has to understand. This is a team that uses metrics and analytics. It's a new way they do business, and it worked for them last year. The other thing people have to understand too is that they're so far ahead of the curve. But now they got other guys they got to pay out this year. You know, so you understand the importance of Terry, but some of these other guys that they have to pay are younger than Terry. They're going to be here even longer. Some of these guys are going to be when the new stadium opens. So you have to keep that stuff into consideration. But the main thing is when Terry gets into this organization, you want to see a guy rewarded for his head down, playing for some crap. Let's just call it like it is. I mean, he had Ray Charles' team. So now he has an opportunity to be who he is with an elite quarterback. The other side of that story is the elite quarterbacks around the league, the Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. They don't have alpha receivers. And
no, sir.
So I'm thinking that Adam's probably looking at it in those terms. So I understand as fans, you guys want something to be a certain way, and I respect that. But you do have to understand that all these years you've been wanting what? The GM, wanting a competent front office. And I think for Adam Peters, Terry, they both have drawn lines in the sand. They're proud of them. But I think on Adam's side of the stance, his thing is he doesn't want to start off his regime with a player who, albeit a star player in the face of the franchise, he can't let players dictate they're going to break contracts and do things this way over here. Because if Terry does, you already know there's going to be some other stuff follow suit. So that's where this thing's tricky. It's such a unique contract situation. This isn't something we've ever seen. I know I've never covered the magnitude of this one. So for the sake of everyone, both of them gentlemen are going to have to be halfway. Terry, you're going to have to take 30, brother. You're going to take 30. That's doubling your pay because you're making 15.5 this year. That's doubling your salary. That's love. And you're doing that on a Super Bowl contender. You are the last pound that we need out there to get that thing done. That's love. You're not going to get a 40. So, hopefully that little soapbox skill made some sense this time. Because I can tell you, we got off last time. I had somebody literally outside the front door. Like, what you talking about? You disrespecting Terry. So, yeah, man, let's get this thing done, man. Well, look, folks, I do got to wrap it up. I got to get this Brady thing. So, man, I look forward to this. I always tell you guys, if I can make this thing happen on Fridays, I don't care where I am, we're going to get this in. So,
appreciate it.
Hey, you going to do a post-game one? You going to do a post-game one?
Yes, I am. I'm doing a post game from the field afterwards. So yes, we'll have one up. Appreciate y'all love and all the support, man. So enjoy your weekend, and I'll be doing this again next week. All right.
Take care, everybody.
All right, bro.
Good job, Blake.
Safe,
man.
Everybody be good. Have a
Hail
safe
to the Commanders.
All right, man.
Yes.
All right.